Kutch in Gujarat, Adani and Ambani's new center point for business. Why are the giants investing in barren land? Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Stretching out before you is a vast white desert, where in the daytime the sun blazes so fiercely that the sand seems to breathe fire, and at night the winds blow so cold that even under a quilt you'd shiver. This is the very land that for centuries people considered desolate, barren, and unfit for cultivation. No farming thrives here, no greenery exists, the water is salty, and life has always been full of struggle. And yet, today in this very wilderness, the world's biggest dream is taking shape. Billions of dollars of investment, turbines built from thousands of tons of iron and steel, millions of gleaming solar panels, and the future of millions of people are being written here. This land is none other than Gujarat's Kutch. And the leading figures of this story are India's two biggest industrialists, Mukesh Ambani and Gautam Adani. Today, we'll dive deep into this subject. But before that, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so that you're the first to get updates on all our latest videos. So, without any delay, let's begin today's discussion. You should know that once upon a time, this region of Kutch was known only for its proximity to the border, for security reasons, and for tourism festivals like the Rann Utsav. But in recent years, this barren land has transformed into the center of India's clean energy ambitions. The land once dismissed as wasteland is today hailed as India's strength. And all this has been made possible because of the vision India presented to the world. Its pledge to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2070. The first big step here was taken by Gautam Adani. The Adani Group announced the construction of the world's largest renewable energy park in Khavda village. This park spans 538 square kilometers, 5 times the size of Paris. And it has one single purpose: to harness the power of the sun and wind and convert it into electricity. The project's target is to generate 30 gigawatts of clean energy. To put this into perspective, that much electricity is equal to the combined consumption of several states in Australia. And when, in February 2024, electricity from this site first reached the grid, the world realized this dream was beginning to turn into reality. But the second chapter of this story began when Mukesh Ambani entered the field. Reliance Industries, at its annual shareholders meeting last year, announced that it would build the world's largest single-site solar project in Gujarat's Kutch, spanning 550,000 acres. That's 2,225 square kilometers. This project is 3 times the size of Singapore. Every day, 55 megawatts of solar modules will be installed, along with 150 megawatt-hour battery containers. Anant Ambani declared that in the coming decade, this project alone could meet 10% of India's total electricity demand. This is not just an investment. It is the foundation stone of a future where India is building true energy self-reliance. Now the question arises, why exactly the Rann of Kutch? The answer lies in its natural strengths. Here, the sun shines for more than 300 days a year. The average solar radiation level is 5.5 to 6 kilowatt-hours per square meter, among the highest in India. This means the sun's rays here are so powerful that large-scale electricity generation becomes feasible. Along with this, the winds in the region are strong too, blowing at an average speed of 8 meters per second. This makes it possible to produce both solar and wind energy together, creating a stable and reliable power grid. That's why Adani's Khavda project has been designed as a hybrid project. But it's not just the sun and wind that make this place strong. The geography of Kutch itself makes it a dream for investors. The land here is barren, infertile, and unsuitable for farming. This means land acquisition is easier, there's no displacement of farmers, and the cost of land remains low. That's why whenever billion-dollar energy projects are planned, investors' eyes naturally turn first toward Kutch. The Gujarat government has also seized this opportunity. Land lease policies here have been simplified, approval processes accelerated, and a strong grid infrastructure developed for power transmission. With major ports like Mundra and Kandla nearby, importing heavy equipment becomes easier. This partnership between the government and industrialists has laid the foundation to turn Kutch into a global hub for green energy. Adani Group's vision here isn't limited to just solar and wind energy. Their company, Adani Green Energy Limited, has already commissioned 5.6 gigawatts of capacity and aims to reach 30 gigawatts by 2029. Not only that, there's talk of scaling this project up to 50 gigawatts. Adani has already started manufacturing solar modules and wind turbines here, and they've also launched India's first off-grid 5-megawatt green hydrogen plant. This signals the arrival of a future technology where India wants to establish itself as a global leader. However, Reliance Industries is not lagging behind. Ambani is working on green hydrogen, battery storage, and building the fastest solar installation capacity in the world. His dream is that India should not only meet its own energy needs, but also become an exporter of green energy. Just imagine, the same country that once depended heavily on importing oil and coal could now sell electricity made from the sun and wind to the world. This isn't just about competition between Ambani and Adani. This is the story of India's changing face. Public sector companies are also stepping forward. NTPC has announced a 4.75 gigawatt project in Khavda, which means that in the coming years, Kutch will be marked on the world map as the largest green energy hub. But the journey is not without challenges. Maintaining environmental balance in such massive projects won't be easy. Large-scale solar panel installations will change land use, potentially affecting birds and wildlife. Local communities will face both new opportunities and new challenges. Thousands of jobs will be created, tourism will get a boost. But at the same time, the demand for water and infrastructure will also rise. It is a picture full of both hope and questions. Still, one thing is clear. India has shown the world that it is ready for the future. The target of 500 gigawatts of renewable energy by 2030 and net zero emissions by 2070 is no longer just a dream written on paper, but a reality taking shape on the ground. And the greatest witness to this reality is Gujarat's Kutch. Think about it, the land once dismissed as barren will now generate energy that lights up Indian cities, powers fans in villages, fuels industries, and gives the coming generations a cleaner, greener future. This is India's new strength. This is the story where the competition of two giants matters. But what matters even more is the dream of a nation.
If this video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.